but the second thing he says, which is really, really important, which I cannot emphasize enough today, is the fact that no matter what tools you use in the classroom, I don't care how tech savvy you are, the only silver bullet in education, the only silver bullet there will ever be, is the teacher in front of the room. And the last video I'm going to show you is the most important video I think for you to see. And that's going to touch on this whole idea that, look, you know, you could be perfect at using these digital communication tools and still not have a great classroom. But you can also be horrible at using these digital communication tools and have an absolutely amazing classroom. It's not the technology that's going to save the class. It's you as the individual teacher is going to do that. And so it's not so much a matter of bestowing knowledge upon your students, but it's about using this technology to inspire them and let them see the possibilities of the world around them. All right. Look at some of these things, and these are all things that I would want in my classroom, to be honest with you, which I think is kind of cool. And even something like increased instructional time. You know, some of the things you're going to use, something like Remind or Class Messenger or one of those kinds of things. You know, once you're in someone's phone, you know, once you have the opportunity to reach out to them that way, your instructional time can be any time. It doesn't have to be just limited to the classroom day. All right, it doesn't have to be limited to just your students too. It can be your parents as well. So the big picture idea. We're going to use digital tools to reach more kids. That's kind of the idea. Just different ways for different minds. How many of you guys know who Sir Ken Robinson is? Anyone know his? Oh, you should. This guy's brilliant. He's British, and he is an advocate for educators and education in general. But he's also a major advocate for the fact that education needs to change. And the interesting thing is he doesn't really put that necessarily on teachers as much as he puts that on the system. And so I guess those themes that emerge from the digital learning, from digital communication, those themes allow you to create the kind of classroom environment that he is going to talk about, one in which kids can thrive. And so then there's three things that he will describe to you in this video that digital communication tools actually allow you to do. Regardless of how much the system itself really needs to change, these digital communication tools will allow you to make some of those changes in your classroom.